Alrighty guys, so what's going on? My name is Carboom, welcome back to another ultimate driving video, and today guys we are checking out the new update that just dropped last night, which includes two brand new cars, which is the Ford Mustang and the Lexus RX. So one of these cars that I know, it's a pretty well known car, and the other I'm not too familiar with, so we're going to check both of these cars out today. And it's another one of them types of videos where it's not me editing it, it's Depod Dolphin, one of my friends. So I don't know what he's going to do with this video, it might turn out really weird. Nonetheless, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so here is the first car in this update, the Mustang Gt500. So if you don't know where that is, it's just under Ford with this little yellow exclamation mark right here. So it starts off in a nice dark blue colour with a nice black stripe going down. A very detailed car, is one of the newest ones. So the top speed is 180 miles per hour with a 3.5 second acceleration 0 to 60, a 668 mile cashback, and a price tag of 150,000. So not a really expensive car, but a pretty fast mileage. A pretty fast top speed nonetheless. So we are going to buy this right now, and we are going to compare it to the other new car, which I haven't really seen yet. I'm just going to get it in this blue colour, I really like it. So here we are, I cannot speak today. So here we are, the Mustang Jesus Christ. So here we are, the Ford Mustang, driving it out. So first impressions, it looks really nice. It does have a nice spoiler on the back that looks really, really awesome. It's not one of those spoilers that you can move, it's fixed there, as you can probably tell right there. But I think we're going to get into a race and see how fast we can get to a destination, and we'll test it with another... I cannot speak. So we're going to get into a race with this car, a solo race, because I'm the only one on this VIP server, and we're going to test it out against the other new cars, see which one is faster. I should probably go to the dealership and see its max speed now, to see if it is any way comparable to this car. Okay guys, so we're not going to buy this right now, but here it is, the I cannot speak. Okay guys, so we're not going to buy this right now, but here it is, the RCF Lexus. So it has a top speed of 172 miles per hour, Jesus. Yeah, you can have a lot of cutting, Dolphin. I cannot speak today, I don't know why. A 0 to 60 of 4.2 seconds and a cashback of 646 miles and a price tag of 130,000, so $20,000 more cheaper than the Mustang, and the top speed is fairly similar, so we could definitely put these together, see which is better at driving. This car does have a higher speed and a faster acceleration, so I'm going to guess that this one will win the race, but nonetheless we are going to test them out. So we're not going to do the longest race here because that'll take a bit too long, but we're going to race to the Kensington Cargo Hub. I'm going to take both routes exactly the same with both cars, and here we go. So solo race and getting ready in 5 seconds. Let's get this race started. And before we actually do this race, I'm not going to add boost to any of the cars just to make it completely 100% fair, a complete stock experience. And starting off right now, the acceleration is very, very nice. Braking is very nice as well. The braking is actually just normal, so nothing too special on braking, but the acceleration is definitely maybe a tiny bit above normal. It definitely seems very, very fast, and reaching its max speed of 180 miles per hour is definitely a pretty fast car. Handling right now seems to be pretty good. It seems to be sticking to the ground. A pretty good drift back there, not going out of control, not taking a very wide burst there. So we are just coming up to the cargo hub now, driving through Kensington. Doesn't matter about the fine I'm going to get from that speed camera. But here we go, so we're on the cargo hub now. We just need to take this final turn and we will be there. It is going to look like we might get there in under a minute. Let's see, I think we are going to get there. So we got a grand total of 54 seconds, 748 microseconds. Might not be able to remember. I'll just remember the 54 seconds. I don't think it'll get that close. Maybe it will. We are not too sure. So that is a pretty good time. I haven't done that race too much, so I'm not 100% sure if that's a good time. You have to tell me in the comments below. But I mean, in under a minute, that's a pretty good time, I think. So I'm going to head back over to Westover, start from the exact same position, but buy the new Lexus as well and race that car. See how it holds up to the Mustang. So I'll meet you over there. Okay guys, so here we are in the garage, about to buy the Lexus. Before we do, my friend Bob just was talking, and he just said that the Shelby Mustang, which is what we just tested out there, has an OP acceleration, and is apparently on par with most hypercars. So I don't know if that'll get patched. I'm guessing it will. That sounds a bit OP for a pretty cheap car. It's pretty cheap, especially now that we're comparing it to hypercars. So if it doesn't get patched, that is a very OP car to have. I thought acceleration was very fast for the car cost, for how much the car costs. So it's definitely an awesome car, and I don't think that this Lexus is going to be able to beat that car, now hearing that it's on par with hypercar acceleration, but we'll have to see. So we're just going to get it in the bright red as it comes, purchase this car, and I've got to be honest, I sort of like the Mustang a bit more. It looks a bit more faster than this car. Some cars just have a look to be a bit more faster. I don't know, everyone has their own opinions, I guess, but this car definitely doesn't look to be as fast. But nonetheless, we are going to start on the solo race, pretty much exactly where we was with the Mustang, and again to the Kensington Cargo Hub. Okay, so here we go guys, starting off right now. It's the acceleration. Oh my gosh, that acceleration was pitiful compared to the Mustang. I'm gonna try my best to drive it. Hopefully I won't crash. I didn't crash the Mustang, so I'm hoping I don't crash this car, but this car's acceleration, oh my gosh, is awful. I guess it's on par with how much the car actually costs. I shouldn't be saying it's awful, because it is still a cheap car, and the Mustang has an OP acceleration speed. So we're already 40 seconds in, and we are sort of close. So it could come up to pretty close, but I don't think we are going to get there in under a minute. If so, it's going to be very close to a minute. Okay guys, so coming up to the finish line, we are going to be very close to a minute, and we just got over a minute. Wow, I flipped my car in the process, but that doesn't matter too much. But we just got over a minute, but that does mean that the Mustang did win the race to here. Now, you could pin it on the driving. Obviously, I'm not the best driver in the game, but I didn't crash both of them, so I think it was fairly fair. But like I said, the Mustang has OP acceleration speeds that link to most hypercars, so that is something to keep in mind. But this car did fare pretty well, and with only like 6 seconds in between, and the price difference is 20,000. That's quite a bit. So I don't know, this car, I mean, it's a pretty long distance from here to Westover, so it's not like the shortest race. So I think this car is pretty good for the cash. Both cars are extremely good for how much you are paying, especially the Mustang. If you do have a bit of a higher budget and you are wanting to pick one of these new cars, I would definitely go for the Mustang though. Obviously, it's a little bit more extra to pay, but with an acceleration like that and a bit of a higher top speed, it is definitely worth that 20,000. Don't really know what stuff you're gonna do, Dolphin. You better not put anything that I'll say now. Don't put in. No thanks. You know, I have to wait for day. Actually, I might just switch servers, restart server when the tap noise stops. Alright guys, so just before we end off this video here, we're going to take one final look at both cars. So here is the American Ford Mustang. It does have a bit of a more of a meaner and faster look towards it, which it definitely should have, as it is faster than the Japanese Lexus RC. So I would definitely go with the Ford right here, because it is a nicer, to be honest, a nicer looking car, in my opinion, than the Lexus, and is a much faster one in terms of acceleration. Definitely great for its value. If they don't patch the acceleration, it is definitely an awesome car for its value. Like I said, it is on par with hypercar acceleration, so it is definitely worth the money. But guys, I'm going to end the video off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want more of this content and more ultimate driving, smash that like button down below. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a video or live stream by me. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!